Noah, to start with, being back in the halves with your old buddy Nick White, just can you talk about the relationship there from your Brumbies days and just the sort of comfort you get with him sort of next year as from up there?
Yeah, I feel very comfortable playing with Whitey. As you said, we've got a lot of history together playing at the Brumbies. He's got a world-class kicking game. He has a real edge, and I think as a squad, Tatey and Jakey as well, we're really spoiled with our nines. So I'm looking forward to be playing with Whitey again.
This was only a couple of years ago. You sort of debuted across the road there. What does it mean now to be back? And that just added hunger to really sort of turn the result in that night. I think 2019 and 2020.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago. So obviously that night didn't plan out the way I'd like, but rugby is a funny game. You get to have a second chance at it. So the week's been good. The boys have prepped really well, and we're just looking to be better and hopefully put out a good performance.
Because you were over there in Argentina, but sort of injured. Can you sort of take us into that that flight home, just the sort of mentality around the camp of really rectifying the wrongs of that second half and that second test?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's been mentioned before, like we've played 3 halves of good footy. The second half defensively we probably weren't happy with in Santa Fe, so that's definitely an improvement in our game that, us as a squad and Lord, we're working really hard. So hopefully we can, see that improvement this Saturday.
Langi, there's a lot of people who've kind of written the Wallabies off after that second half, particularly overseas. What's the mindset inside the guy? You're obviously on the field in that second half. What's the mindset of the team as it pertains to kind of what people think here, what you can do on Saturday?
Yeah, I think the main message coming into this week was just focus on ourselves, don't focus on the outside noise, and fix the defence issues in the second half. And like he said, the first 3 halves we've been playing really well, and we've just got to replicate that in the second half as well.
What was the biggest thing, do you think, with the defensive problems? Is it just individual accountability on tackling? Is it systems? Is it communication? Or all of it?
I'd say it all comes together as one, but I'd say our connection, especially through those line breaks, staying connected and working as a team.
Question for either of you guys. You're of a generation that sort of doesn't really, that sort of seen New Zealand hopeless the entire time. Like as you sort of come through the grades, whether you're in junior football now in the Wallabies, does that fire to being that first group to bring it back really motivated? Is it something that gets spoken about at all by a playing group?
Yeah, it's a huge motivator for us. Obviously, I think it's been, 22 years or something like that. So, at the same time, without thinking too far ahead of the outcome, we really want to put in the best result we can this Saturday, and hopefully we can show that.
What have you guys made of the All Blacks under their new coaches so far?
Yeah, I think they're looking real sharp at the moment. Obviously, Razor's got an impressive resume in Super Rugby, winning multiple championships with the Crusaders. So, I think against South Africa they really took it to them, and wouldn't expect anything less this Saturday at a core stadium. So, yeah, it'll be a real challenge, and we can't wait.
Noah, how much has Joe been able to show you weaknesses of All Blacks players and that from all his intel from the last couple of years? There's all the weaknesses there.
Yeah, he hasn't really spoken about the All Blacks as much. He's been driving a real message this week in particular, just focusing on what we can do and what we can improve on. Because as a whole squad, caps wise, we're pretty young. So again, we just want to keep improving game by game. The improvement trajectory, if that's the word. It's not linear. It goes up and down at times. So obviously Santa Fe was a bit down, especially in that second half. So we're going to look to bring that back up and just keep improving individually and as a team.
You mentioned the nines that you've played with. Probably there's 3 guys there who seem to be interchanging, and it's happened the past few years. Even there's been a lot of changes. As a 10, does it change the way you play at all? Or does it take a period of adjustment? Does it matter as a 10, or do you get enough time with these guys?
No, not really. I've spent 4 years with Whitey, Tate and Jake, and they're all great players and even better men. They have all got, they all individually have their strengths, And I think it's just up to Joe on who he prefers. So for me, it doesn't really change on what I want to contribute for the team. So as I said before, we're pretty spoiled with our nines. So you know, I'm sure Whitey will do a great job for us.
And what about you? You've obviously, other than the injury, you've been getting a run of tests now, which is kind of unusual for you over the years. You know, had this roller coaster ride. How's that been for you? Has that been a benefit? You know, net positive to be able to just get that jersey and hold on to it?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, I've got much respect for Joe as a coach, and you know, I feel like for myself, you know, game by game, feeling more comfortable and you know, just getting more consistency in my play, and hopefully this Saturday again I can take another step forward into you know, just doing the best job I can for the team and you know, try and put in a good result.
Lane, for yourself, that sort of back row battle, you look at sort of Sam Kane on about to get 100 caps, you know, Hardy and Wallace, what they bring. How much does that sort of energise you, knowing that you're going up against sort of three really informed players when you're sort of going to get injected into the game?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I've looked up to them when I was a young kid. Very talented, and we just got to work really hard off the ball and on the ball because all the team they're really good at jackling. So we just got to work hard there and work on our connection.
I think it's your first lot as well. Like, what's that feeling like doing it here sort of in Sydney? Just getting that chance to sort of test yourself against players like that.
Yeah, it's a privilege. I'm really excited to get stuck in. I think it's my first Sydney game, so to get the family here, it's all really exciting for me. And yeah, just ready to get stuck in.
No, I've heard a story that sums up James Slip-on. 40 in the test this week.
How good, eh? Yeah, I've got nothing but you know, respect for Slips. He's been you know, amazing you know, person and rugby player for Australian rugby. Yeah, I mean, I'm just so happy for him. You know, to play in that position for this long at the highest level shows you know, how professional he is, how mentally strong he is as well. So yeah, you know, as a friend and as a teammate, I couldn't be happier for him.